your special stage, Studebaker, missed the corner and went straight. That's the risk of these special stages, no errors allowed.
He probably broke a wheel, but he didn't know he'd done it. So he carried on, he did a couple more turns and then probably just lost his steering. He didn't go over the edge, he went up a bank and stopped on the top.
Right three!
Had some good stages this morning.
Horrible stages this morning. Downhill, very, very twisty.
Very fast, really quite frightening.
And I don't think anybody here really is brave enough to do those stages seriously quickly. Europeans are not used to coming down. We don't do down because your brakes are going all the time.
On the left two! On the left two! Left two! Well done. Fucking difficult stage.
Good calling, group. Excellent call.
I lost it from one corner when I saw that car had gone off.
Yeah. I saw that.
People think they're immortal. I mean, I certainly do. I don't think I'm immortal, but we're not crazy.
Track, you go around 3 or 4 times, you know where it goes. Here, you've got the notes, but you cannot commit to the notes on the quick corners. It's just too dangerous.
Left zero!
On a track, you can't fall off 500 feet. There's space to go out. Here, it is extremely risky. Some of the most difficult stuff is passing people in the stages.
We're behind Bill Shanahan and he doesn't let us go. So I'm going downhill on these corners, driving with one hand and on the horn with the other hand. I thought he had seen us and was letting us pass, so I was kind of doing this when he came this way.
Fucking hell!
Rupert in his British phlegma says, wouldn't you concentrate on your driving and let go of that horn?
Concentrate on your driving.
So I said, well then you push it a bit. You push the horn.
Ready?
Doing a bit of a check on the brakes because the brakes were a bit iffy.
Okay, let it up, pump it, hold it. All right. Okay, you can let it up.
Sadly, we're not running today. We had a little mishap yesterday.
Yesterday it was oil sum day, oil sum breakage day. You know, both Richard as well as Martin and John, both, you know, kind of damaged their oil sump when they were going balls out over a dip. You know? That'll teach him. That'll teach him.
Martin sadly wasn't feeling very well, so I wasn't getting the pace notes.
I mean, it can happen so quickly. You want to stay in the Panamericana, but a moment of inattention, you miss a tope, you're dead, you're out. My Clico Chico's doing just fine so far.
Great. That's my only worry with it.
Lead them off well. You want to change to the hot compound?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. You got a racetrack this afternoon.
Yeah, well, that's a Mickey Mouse racetrack anyway.
Brake pedal height, you like that? It's working.
Too far down.
Too far down
Yeah.
now, so we got to bleed them.
Yeah, we want to bleed them. I think we just want to throw a bit more fluid through the whole thing and it'll
Change it over.
Because we got it when we first did the bleed. It was perfect. We're back in the running, that's the good news. After yesterday on stage 6, we were flat down there. We were probably pulling about 120 miles an hour and the note said dip. And we hit it flat out. And the car went up in the air and it split the sump. So we got to the end of the stage, parked up, saw the oil underneath the car, limped into a local village. We asked all the villagers, where's the mechanic? And eventually this woman wandered off down the street, came back with this guy who was having his day off. We showed him the problem and he got underneath. It's an aluminium sump, so he couldn't weld it. So he soldered the whole thing. Took him 2 hours, filled it full of oil again and charged us 700 pesetas, got us back in the road. I think the Germans, who are leading the class, they've got a problem this morning. The White Falcon's carrying an overheating problem, so suddenly we start moving back up again. I love it. I love it. We had a pact at lunchtime because we disliked the first stage so much. It was
I like
it was so dangerous.
It was
we decided that in the afternoon we would all go slower. We had no need
And
to.
all of us went faster.
We all went faster.
It is very wearing on the cars. We rebuild ours virtually every night. I mean, we don't. The guys do, and they do a hell of a job because they take a lot of banging, as you've noticed. Not just the ones that go off the road.
Say drive it.
It says 8 o'clock.
8:30 it says, isn't it?
The starting order every day depends on the results of the prior day. So today we will start 16th.
We start 9th today. We can't really work out where we are overall because they're not doing cumulative times. But we're up there.
358. They replaced the oil pan underneath the car, underneath the engine. We had a spare engine, so we've taken the pan off that, put that on our car. Everything seems to be okay. Oil pressure is good. You know, we're keen. I have every faith in Todd and the rest of the team, so I think the boys did a good job, considering they were working very late last night. Yeah, we're really grateful for that.
Montezuma.
Montezuma.
Always comes back. Montezuma has really hit. We're not so clever this morning.
Is this navigating making you nervous?
Yeah, it does. It does. I've never done it before, never. So this is going to be. I'm more nervous, but it will be.
It's really slippery.
Is that the first stage, the second stage?
The second and third stage. How far? 5, 4, 3, go.
We've got a bit of a steering problem at the moment, so we're going to coast it through to the finish, hopefully. Everybody's feeling fine.
Yeah.
He's, we won't go into what he's got, all right? It's not polite this time of the morning.
Yeah.
certainly right on the last stage, weren't they?
Yeah. So you have to drive with what you've got.
Got lots of sort of
Ones and twos.
yeah. They follow pretty quickly those, and then you've got a big straight, and then you've got ones and twos. So it's quite heavy on brakes, you know.
Actually dropped 6 seconds to our friends. We beat them on one stage.
By quite a lot, actually.
We're not going as well as we should be going. More to do with driver error. We haven't made any mistakes, but not feeling that good.
They're sharp. You see, when you steer in, there's nothing there anymore.
There's no tread there anymore, no. So
And if it rains, I'm worried that if it would rain,
we'd be in trouble.
we are in trouble.
Little issue?
Yeah. It's
Walks one way?
incredibly heavy, and it's locking. Well, it's not jamming on lock, but you have to pull it back off lock. Like if you put it on right or left lock and just let go the steering, you'll go around in circles.
This girl caters on the way around.
I cater?
She's offered us one of these, but I want a toasted one. She said she's got a problem with the generator.
I'll toast it for you.
Can you just back up?
There's not very many women navigators, as you can see in this race, so we have to do everything. It's very, very difficult, but it's a lot of fun. And you know what? You're constantly dirty. Have other people mentioned that to you? Cars are really, really dirty. So these guys don't know that they're getting a little bit of engine dust in their sandwich.
This navigating is really, I mean, you do it on the normal roads, you have to keep your eye on the ball and this, but in these special stages, how you call the corners in advance, not too early, because then drivers forget them, or too late, because then you don't know what's coming. It's a skill to get it right.
And I think it's the key to this event. If you've got a really good co-driver who understands it, who knows the ropes, makes a big difference. I think the engine's quite high. It's just the engine sounds a little bit off to me. Yeah. So let's not kill it.
We had the first hairy encounter. At the end of the last stage, there's a right-hand corner, and we're braking heavily, and there's bumps. So the car gets bent out of shape, and we almost roll straight.
Then you say, yeah, take it a bit easy, but the old adrenaline gets going. Stupidity takes over. My co-driver was screaming a lot. That's always a good sign. I love it when he cries.
Press on left, press left, press left.
Whoever said there was pleasure in pain was absolutely right.
The dog truck is already coming.
You feeling all right?
Spent 6 months building the car, man.
Well, my boys had a tremendous car accident. All the safety equipment clicked in, the Hans device, the seat belts, the roll cage, and they walked away from it. But the car has been terribly damaged, so they were heartbroken. They spent a lot of time and effort on it, and a lot of dreams go up with that kind of stuff. So.
Follow by a 2.
Bienvenidos y viva Aguascalientes. Así es, señor. Bienvenido.
Look at that.
Great horn on this one.
When it was wet, slippery.
I met Stuart and
It doesn't go around. El día de mañana, si quieren sacarse fotografías aquí con los edecanes, licenciado.
See, we want to go and service. We don't want a late night.
Shall I walk over there? And
I think we'll be very British now, and we'll go and organise
tell them.
the Mexicans.
Tell them how to move their vehicle.
when I'm on fire.
Listen, we need an irate Belgian, an irate Englishman will clear the field.
Yes.
This is my first time really navigating, and I was always so afraid to be sick because I'm car sick all the time, and I didn't. It was actually fun to do the navigation. You have to keep your eye on the ball and make sure that you provide your driver with proper and accurate instructions at the right time.
Right too long, right too long, right too long. Extra long too. Extra long too. Remember? Right in.
When Bill asked me to come down here, I said, no way I'm going to do this because I'm a driver, not a navigator. And we decided we'd do half and half. He can't navigate at all. So if I'm going to drive down there and he's navigating and we're going to go off, what's the point? So I navigated, and that works very well. I'm quite good at it. So I'm literally sitting in the car driving it with him, in a sense. You know, every corner, I can feel what it's doing, you know, and that sort of stuff. And it's a very interesting relationship because you call the corners, obviously, you know, right 3, left 4, especially in sequence. If you're coming into what we call the right 3 and there's immediately afterwards a left 4, you better tell the driver before he gets there to prepare for what's coming next. Very good, he's very safe, and you know, the combination works.
Sitting in one seat and driving and then getting into the next seat and navigating, it takes some concentration and some practice. And I think we've gotten better as the week has gone on.
I saw the smile on your face.
So much for 17. You bastard.
That was 7 tons.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
You should see me when I drive. Very dangerous.
Yeah, we know.
So they're telling us to warn you.
Okay.
Addition of right 4.
That could have been really scary, couldn't it?
Even staying on the road is pretty humpy, and it bottoms, and going over these topes, you know, the speed reduction devices that the Mexicans love, those are a real bore. You have to go across, crab across them sideways and get down with it.
We missed the tope this morning.
Whoops! Just go.
That must have broken the support plate of our front right shock absorber. So the car starts to act, you know, a bit funny and going at 200 kilometers an hour. If there's a pothole in the road, you're off.
The plate that holds the axle to the spring in the back has the mount on it for the shock, and it just broke the ear off that the shock is mounted to.
Now that one looks a little cockeyed over there, like our thing loosened up on the bottom with a little bit of a gap.
The plate on the bottom of the spring that the U-bolts go through has a tab on it for the shock. That broke.
I know.
So the shock is okay. The rest of the fittings are okay. That's what he's working on. We welded it back on, and now we're reinforcing it a little bit. We're going to hope it's okay. they ran all morning, so they kept it on the road, and that's good.
In the second stage, we were 23 seconds behind Richard.
Behind Richard.
That's well done. That's good because that was hairy with the gravel.
Yeah.
And I mean, the car just handles viciously on if you're. Yeah. It's more vicious on these things than it is in the corners, really.
Yeah, we had some moments on all of those stages, and one little error, and you hit the gravel, you don't see it, and you're off.
And you're off.
History.
And this morning with the rain and the fog.
Well, the rain, I was
just
okay
took
with
it.
the rain. I'm
Yeah, the rain
delighted
up-
with the rain. We can drive in the rain, but the fog, I can't do these straights where you've got
No, you
400 or
don't see it.
500. You know it's straight, but it's fog.
fogged up.
If somebody's come off in front of you, you can't do it. I'm not brave enough to do that.
So
I'm
we
too old to be brave. Who wants to be brave?
He says, leading the historic C class.
I'm not brave any longer. But I've lost weight. I can get him a racing
You
suit.
do look a bit.
I look thinner.
I tell you, you actually do.
You should stay here.
A couple of kilos. This
You
is
should stay here.
The diet over here is really
What?
diuretic. Eat salad that hasn't been washed, and baby, do I feel better now.
The car lost it, went into the cliff, went into the rocks, right up on his side.
Are they okay?
Next car came down, did the same, went straight.
Oh, straight into the other car.
Lost it, went into backwards and mounted up on
So ended up on top of the other car. So it was a real pilot.
Oh,
Are they okay?
well,
On the last section, you had a 4 left, which had 3 in the road book, 4 exclamation marks next to it, which means beware. And the 4 left was followed by this narrow 1-lane bridge, but apparently one car went straight into the cliffs. That was a Studebaker. We think it was Stuart and Linda. And then a red Mustang, the next car, 30 seconds later, lost it there and ended up on top of the Studebaker. Okay, so this is all, and it's marked in yellow, so it means a danger spot. So you wonder how people can still go off. Have you heard it? And how's Stuart?
I don't know.
How do you know she broke her leg?
So Simon told me. You know that burgundy Mustang?
Yeah.
That went off.
Today?
Yeah.
People keep going off. Weird.
We better not do that.
No.
We picked up a 5-minute penalty sometime yesterday, which we don't understand, don't agree with, but I don't think it's going to be able to fight it. So that dropped us from yesterday, where we should have finished 21st, to 53rd yesterday. But overall, we're 43rd, so
it's not such a bad deal. We probably won't be able to make up a lot of time today because this is where the power boys, who are capable of 160 miles an hour, can get us over on the flat bits for us, because we're only doing 115, 120 absolute max. So a lot of it is bullet straight roads that, power and straight line speed is absolutely everything. We'll never be able to catch them. Having fun, all right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Then did we manage to be 1 minute late, do you think?
I couldn't run any faster.
Oh, I see.
Very fast to begin with for the first 4 kilometres, and then a serious amount of gravel with a 1 and a 2 left. You want to be very careful of the gravel on the left-hand side with this. You come over a crest,
okay.
You go round to the right, sharpens, and then the left has got gravel, so you want to take that easy.
crest straight, then you've got another 650 crest left.
You're all cool?
As cool as I can be in the circumstances. No, got no shock going over La Bufa. And you telling me that if we hit a bump, the right front wheel might come off.
It is. No, I'm serious.
Nine kilometres of a bloody great mountain.
9.6k.
And when you get to the top of the mountain, there's a bit of a split in the road and it is complicated.
Three.
We got it right, but we went slowly.
0 left or right? Tell me which way.
Right, 4,
We did the infamous La Bufa, up and then back over. So we've got to go through that split. Might be easier coming from this direction. Going back, you know where the junction is. And he called it as a 3 left or something. And I saw all these policemen standing there and a lot of tape, and I thought, so it's right. And I went right instead.
With junction, left 3 here. Got it, go on.
And they all had to leap out of the way, and I went crashing through the tape, nearly took out a couple of police cars.
You're always contrary, aren't you?
You rely so much on your navigator. I mean, if he calls right over crest, you better be sure it's a right over crest, because you're going to be flat out, and if you get over the crest and it's left.
Everything was going great. It was an awesome run, but sometimes my co-pilot loses his place. And all of a sudden, he screamed at me, "3 right, 3 right." I did not lose my place. I gave you plenty of time, more time than you typically give me on my turns when I'm driving the car. You ran in too hot and you looped it. But when you were trying to turn around and get back on the road, that Mercedes came up and was pointed right at us. I could see the whites of the other driver's eyes, so I kept going, "Go right, go right, go right." He finally saw it and went to the other way. He thought that was the road where we were standing.
Yeah,
so we would have been hit and you guys would have been hit.
Bienvenidos a esta carrera panamericana. Bienvenidos a México.
¡Ah! ¡Viva Zacatecas!
I've just spoken to Stuart. They're staying in the hotel. She's asleep at the moment. She has 2 crushed vertebrae, so she's got to wear a neck brace.
Collar,
yeah, but it will ease, and she's just got to take the pressure off her neck.
Yeah.
To compression here.
Yeah.
But in about 6 weeks, she should be fine.
Yeah.
¡Chúpale, chúpale!
Oh, come on. Scored again.
Let's protest the winning.
Protest controversy.
Let's protest that
whoever won the class today didn't win the class, so the organisers have screwed up on this.
They made a mistake. Yeah,
So,
and we know that
we don't
Tyzak
know.
was third and that we were first, and that
we know that we trashed Shanahan and all.
But we actually don't care because, quite frankly, we're all very happy to be on the podium in one piece. Is this not correct?
A yellow Falcon.
Yellow Falcon.
We've had an engine that's been overheating since the second day. Car's gone great other than that. I think we're about 8th overall and 2nd or 3rd in the class. I mean, after 5 days, we're only 3 seconds apart with Mark and Rupert, which is pretty exciting. Really.
The first prize,
we don't know at all.
Supposed to be somebody we don't know in a yellow Falcon.
And the only yellow Falcon
Yellow Falcon is ours. So I think they screwed up, but I don't think we would be first. I think we would be 1, 2 or 3. That's possible. So we don't really know. Whatever.
Unbelievable that they just closed the road like this.
Just have to navigate yourself for a little while. Which way do I go? No, you're going to have to work it out.
I'm sure we can nurse it through to the finish. And in fact, that's what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing. Our car is at a great disadvantage. You're looking at cars doing 160 miles an hour, whereas our car runs out of revs at about 120. But that's okay. We'll get there, don't worry.
Just get it there, just get the girl there, have a great time.
We'll take it easy on the engine. There are these long straights where you have fully loading the engine for miles and miles and miles. Probably not a good thing. The last thing we want is to blow an engine on our way to Nuevo Laredo. We can only go as quick as the engine lets us, right?
Because we have to have checks now, capacity checks and weight checks and everything
Yeah,
else.
his weight check's not going to be
My
much
weight
good at all.
check, they check the leading cars to make sure that they comply with all that.
So now we might be disqualified.
Yeah,
for,
so we could be disqualified if we have some infringement now.
If you have a big engine, or
Big
something
engine, yeah.
illegal,
Yeah.
or a funny name.
Well, we did all this last year, that's okay.
Right. If we swore in the car.
We're if we're British, so we're legal.
I haven't congratulated.
Oh, blimey, you must be
Whoa. Yeah, I must get a bicycle.
Well done. Thanks for taking me along. You taught me into this.
Yeah,
really good. No regret.
Did you get a bit of helicopter?
How about that? Amazing.
Congratulations.
Wow, terrific. Thanks very much. It's great to be here. Everybody says it's the toughest rally for historic cars ever, and we can certainly agree to that.
And we found out why, didn't we?
Certainly did, even with some good machinery. The car, got to give it some real credit, and the team who put it together. It brought us home. We didn't abuse it, but we didn't treat it very kindly. So the time session, sadly, we weren't able to give it its full head because we wanted to get to the finish. The car was really suffering, so we gave it 8/10 of an effort rather than 10/10. And sadly, it's going to reflect on our times and where we finish, but at least we're here and in one piece, which some people aren't. We're very pleased to be here.
I think we should all have a beer, no?
Yeah.
I think I need at least beer. A glass of champagne would have been better. Rupert, where's the champagne?
It's wild and woolly. You know, It's not as tough as the rallies used to be. I think the original Mexican road race must have been amazing, because then they did 3-4 stages, and that's all. And they were full on the whole way. The road was closed all the way, not just special stages. No transits. And my friend Phil Hill, who died just a couple of weeks ago, was finished second here, and he thought it was an amazing event. There's nowhere, I think, in the world where you can let it all hang out.
Cubriendo la noticia el día de hoy aquí desde el campo de la Carrera Panamericana, que llegaron diferentes países que participaron en esta carrera. Gracias a todos. Bienvenidos.
We would like to thank the guardian angels of this race, the Policía Federal Preventiva and Miguel Ángel Ibarra, witness people. Come here, please. Paren enfrente, por favor. Los oficiales de la Policía Federal Preventiva.
It has immense real camaraderie.
A high-functioning team might not be a good-looking team, but it forms naturally and then it gels.
What was the hardest part?
You want me to be honest? There was some feedback from Kristen about the way I was treating their crew. And appreciate that. You know, tensions get high and it's like, everybody does the best they can. I wasn't treating people well the first couple of days.
We're sweeping from the very back of this entire entourage, and he's waiting to hear from the guys. Did they get through the speed stage or not? We come around the corner, the gypsy wind is sitting on the side of the road. We don't know what's wrong, we don't know if people are hurt. It's a giant roller coaster, and watching him, those are his clients in the car, but they're, people that we're connected to, and they're his cars, they're his babies, and it's just like this every minute of every day.
Mark had never really seen his Falcon. I know that the level that his cars are built to, and I'm going, well, I'm a hobbyist. Am I gonna, measure up to that standard? And it took a day or two for Mark to get used to the car, and then, I felt much better after that, but that was my highest level of anxiety, was having him see it for the first time, get in it, drive it, and not knowing what his expectations were.
John and I, it's a learning curve. We came out with the idea of doing it and treating it as a recce, so that we could, gauge our strengths and our weaknesses and work on them and come back and crack it again. And that's exactly what we'll do. Very good race, and I'm sure we'll try it again next year.
Yeah, we'll sort something out the next year, certainly.
Well, do I think I'll be back next year? Yeah.
It's been an adventure. Yeah, it really has.
We've just cracked the toughest rally in the world, and that's it. That's what we've done. So.
We've enjoyed it.